during your journey, it's like you were so masculine to kind of like deal with a lot of things, and now like you're with a partner. And this is something that I like to ask from time to time, which is how you are balancing between your, masculine, rocking this job, I can do this, I can do that, and then feminine time of like, oh, let me just put my lipstick on, and sit down and, feel pretty for like 2 hours. So how do you kind of like balance between both?
That has been one of the bigger things that I had to work with, actually, because I was coming from corporate, and before corporate, I had another lifetime of not so healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I was completely in my masculine. I was only wearing black. I was only tough. I got like full sleeves, tattoos.
So pretty.
But I was tough. Yeah. And that was a safety mechanism.
Yeah.
It was a way of surviving.
Yeah.
And that's also one of the things that was driving me into the wrong place.
Yeah.
Before I left, because it's so draining. It was causing so much stress. So when I came here, I started to become a little bit aware of it, but it wasn't until a bunch of years ago that I really understood the balance between the masculine and the feminine. And I had to really, really work on that protective shield that I had, because it was on every layer in my system.
Yeah.
So now, I wear black sometimes.
You're pretty of a color.
Thank you so much. But it's more of a behavior of how to lean back. So it's about the balance. Like having the masculine structures, I'm very, very good at that. So I had to create the masculine structures so I could fall back to the feminine receiving within the structure.
Okay.
But it takes a little bit of time, especially when coming from where I did. It takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, I totally.
You have to be kind to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, like, you will have to be so kind to yourself and to kind of like just carry yourself with that kindness of like, you're your own best friend, and kind of like just dealing with it throughout the way. But at the same time, it makes me feel like, you've done like heavy work on all the sides before you jump into a business where you get to help like other people and stuff. Now, you opened your business before COVID, right?
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, so, and then the opening, and then you had like people joining, and you were like helping a lot of them. So throughout your journey, is there anything that is like remarkable within like the people that you were helping and reminded you of like, oh my God, I worked so hard on myself that now like I can just see through people, help people and stuff?
I mean, it's the most amazing thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to boost myself in any way, but having the sessions and the conversations and, the group settings and everything that we provide, and just see the transformation and see and feel the reactions of people and get the responses and the feedback after, when you're there, people changing their lives.
Yeah.
And I'm not the one changing their lives. They are doing it, but I guide them and they get the results because they trust me.
Yeah.
And that trust is just, I mean, if I don't control myself now, I would get emotional straight away, because the love that I mean, it's like my teacher says, like, show who you are and really lean in and trust yourselves and show your ability.
Yeah.
And people allow people to fall in love with you, because that was my blockage also, keeping people away and, not showing who I am and then having these amazing connections with people.
Yeah.
And taking them to places and lighting that little light of hope and just guiding them out. Yeah. And when they come out, it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I get emotional anyway, but it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the most amazing thing in the world.
Yeah. I can totally relate on that. And I love this about you. You offer a great space, and I don't know if you actually get my message that way, but the day that we met, I actually felt warm. When I hugged you and we sat and we talked, it just feels like I can tell you everything. You offer that space and it's a gift. And I love that you said, like, allow people to love you.
Yeah.
It's something that I also had to learn throughout my journey of like, yeah, this person is just trying to help, allow them. This person is just trying to love you, allow them. So I do get it that and why you get emotional through it, because it has like a lot of meaning, especially for someone that builds shades to kind of like just cover and save themselves from the world.
This podcast is brought to you by Podcast Inc., the best support partner for your podcasting journey. Ready to elevate your podcasting game? Contact us today and let's make your podcasting dreams a reality.